Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you follow me on Snapchat, if you don't, then you totally should. Username's in the description box below. Then you will know that on the... When was it actually? Wait. th of April. I got a tattoo. This is like a real tattoo, so like the thing with the actual needles and stuff. Today I'm just gonna talk to you about like kind of my experience getting a tattoo and showing you the actual video of getting a tattoo, which is really awkward. I make like this really weird face on it. Yeah, you'll see. And I'm just gonna try to give you some tips if you're thinking about getting a tattoo. First, I'll just show you the video so that you kind of know what it's actually like. You know? So, let's go.
Etrafı kırmızı. Etrafı kırmızı.
So as you can probably tell by that video, it hurt a lot. Like, I mean, they literally stick needles inside you, like fast and stuff. So I'm guessing getting a big tattoo will be like unbearable. But the thing is also, the skin on your ankle is like really thin and there's like a lot of nerves and stuff. So the ankle's like a really sensitive place to put a tattoo, which is probably why it hurt like way more. Actually, I found this picture. Basically, my experience, the thing was I like to say it's 5 minutes of excruciating pain for a lifetime of happiness, because the tattoo just stays forever and it's really pretty, and honestly I think it's worth it. I mean, my tattoo actually meant something to me, because the paw print thing on in the heart, that's supposed to represent like my pets and my animals that have passed away. So it's like I'll always carry them with me, you know, so it's like it means something to me. So I think if you do get a tattoo, it should be something that is like special to you, otherwise you might end up regretting it. So that's actually technically my first tip: get something that's special to you. For my second tip, I just want to say, like, make sure that you really do want a tattoo, because the thing is, of course it can be removed with laser surgery and stuff, but that's really expensive and it hurts worse than getting the tattoo and takes a lot longer. You usually have to do like a few 1-hour sessions and stuff, and it makes your skin like really gross looking afterwards. Really make sure that you do want a tattoo, because you will be stuck with it for the rest of your life unless you get laser surgery. But like I said, it's expensive and it makes your skin look really gross afterwards, so I wouldn't recommend that. I mean, of course I haven't had it, but it's just from the stuff that I gather, like on the internet and everything. Now, 3, make sure that the tattoo you do get, that you're like sure you want to have it, because like again, you're gonna be with it for the rest of your life. So not only does it need to be something that actually means something to you, or I recommend that, but make sure you actually like it. So before I got my tattoo, I asked all my friends, most of them, which tattoo I should get out of these two. So it's the one that I actually got, and then there was this lotus. And I thought they were both really pretty and couldn't choose. The lotus would have kind of represented my mom, I guess, in a way. Like, everyone said the lotus one. Yeah, didn't go with it. Sorry guys. But the thing is, there was one girl, it's my best friend. I love you. Rashida. Actually, you should go follow her on Instagram and Snapchat. I'll put her usernames in the description below. Anyway, she's the one that said this one, because she knows how much I love animals, and she just knows about my past, and she's been with me literally since I was 4 years old. She's gone through all those emotions with me when my rabbit passed away, when I had to get rid of the other rabbit, and when the fish died and everything, etc., etc. So she's the one that knows me best, and that's why I was like, you know what? I don't have to. It doesn't matter what everyone else thinks, it matters what she thinks. So that's basically how I decided. The ultimately decision has to be completely yours. I mean, I know it wasn't, you know what I'm saying. Tip number 4. do research. So before I got my tattoo, I obviously did some research, just generally about what tattoo I want to get, and there was this thing that I found. Basically, I can put the link in the description below, but it was basically about what to do after the tattoo, and it takes a lot of care. Tattoos, even after you get them, they're high maintenance, especially in the healing weeks, which is 4 to 6 weeks depending on your tattoo. For me it was 4 weeks because I have a small tattoo, but like if you got like a really big shoulder tattoo or something, that would heal 6 weeks, because it is a wound. They do get in under the skin. So, and there was a lot that you had to do. First you got this cream from your tattoo shop. You can actually buy it, and it was like this stuff that would kind of help heal the wound. And you had to put it on 4 times a day, and before you put it on, every time you had to wash your tattoo, not with soap, just with water, and you had to do that. I did that for 2 weeks. Then after that, you just have to make sure it's moist, and you can't go in swimming pools, you can't go in saunas. Like I said, I'll put the link in the description below so you can see for yourself, but there's a lot of stuff you can't do in that time. Don't just research on the tattoo itself and all that and what happens afterwards. I definitely recommend looking at other people's stories as well, so apart from mine. But also research tattoo places. So like, see which tattoo places have good reviews, which tattoo places have like people that work there that actually seem nice, because there was this one place that I found, and honestly the people that worked there, they were so scary. Like, they seemed nice, but in a scary way. It's not like they had many tattoos or piercings or something like the people that work at Claire's, which is also kind of weird. I mean, it's a kid's shop. But yeah, their whole vibe was kind of creepy, and the tattoo shop itself, and I just didn't want to get my tattoo there. It was scary. Yeah. So I actually did it in Turkey, in the hotel I was staying. It was a tattoo shop there, and they did it for pretty cheap. 6. There's one thing that's gonna happen about 2 weeks in, and I didn't know this. I did research afterwards, but it literally freaked me out because I didn't find any stories about this beforehand. Basically, it was King's Day. It was exactly 2 weeks after I got my tattoo, so I didn't have to put on the cream anymore. So that was the first day that I didn't put on the cream. And I was sitting, and I was like, with my plate chair, and I was selling stuff. And then my sister, she's sitting next to me on the floor. I was sitting on a chair. And then she suddenly says to me, Leia, what's wrong with your tattoo? I'm like, what? And I look at it, and like, let's see if you can see that. This part here, the part with the big part of the paw print, it was peeling off. And I saw that, like I just saw the edge like coming off. And I was freaking out because I didn't know what was gonna happen. My mom wasn't around, no grown-ups were there that I could talk to or anything, or that could know anything about this, and my phone was dead, so I couldn't do research immediately. And I was literally just sitting there, people still coming up to me, and on the inside I was just like, was just the, don't know what it's called in English. In Dutch it's het velletje. So that's like it does come off, it's supposed to. I mean, there was another layer of ink underneath. This was just kind of on the surface. Anyway, later that night it actually fell off. I put more cream on it. I was freaking out. I mean, I want you guys to know that going in, that is going to happen, especially to like bigger parts of the tattoo. I mean, the rest is just lines. So that's, yeah. It's cool to have a tattoo. I mean, not saying you have to have one to be like a cool kid or anything, but the feeling it gives me, it's just knowing I have a tattoo, like, oh my god, you know, it's like, whoa, I have a tattoo, this is pretty cool, and stuff. So, yeah, so, honestly, if you are thinking about getting one, do. I mean, I don't know anyone that has gotten a tattoo and regretted it, so, I mean, I'd go for it. I'm also doing a friendship thing with Rashida, actually. We haven't decided yet. So far, I'm kind of verging on this thing that I saw. It's basically 2 hearts, like outlined, and then I'll have the left one colored in, because also my name is Leia, and then she'll have the right one colored in, because I'm Rashida, and then they kind of match up, or something like the sun and moon, you know, just those friendship tattoos, because it's something that you'll have forever, knowing you'll be friends forever. I mean, of course I can't guarantee it. I mean, I hope we'll be friends forever, but I mean, we've had almost 12 years already, so I think we'll be friends forever, so if your body is still growing, then don't do it somewhere like on your arm or like on your wrist. Like, I know that's a really cute tattoo. I mean, like I said, me and Rashida are considering that. Because the thing is, your body's still going to grow and your skin is still going to stretch, and then you're just going to have like a stretched out tattoo. Why I could get one on my ankle is because your foot is pretty much fully grown when you're like 16. So the ankle part, that's not going to grow anymore, and also it's just fine. I mean, the tattoo people actually allowed it, so, you know. So definitely think about that. Like if your body's still gonna grow, don't put it like, I don't know, a tattoo on your thigh or something. I don't know where you'd want it, but don't do that. The anklet's actually really good because if I do end up regretting it, which I really doubt I'm going to, but I mean, I got it at 15, it's kind of young, you don't actually know what's going to happen, like what's going to happen to my brain in the future. Maybe I'm going to look at it one day and just be like, why the fuck did I get that thing? That thing's ugly as shit, etc. So I got it on my ankle, and it's good because it's actually kind of a hidden place, because I can put socks on, shoes on, like different types of shoes, and then it's just not there anymore, you know, it's not visible anymore. At least not, I mean, I know that it's there, but other people won't. And I guess that makes me feel more comfortable as well. Think all your decisions through. That's pretty much the basis of this video. Yeah, I'll see you in my next video. It's actually going to be like a testing summer things. I actually just filmed one of them. It was for I tested like this hair removal cream, this really cheap one. It works really well. My legs are baby smooth. Does anyone else have it that like after they just shaved and moisturized and their legs are like really soft that they just can't stop rubbing their legs? Is that just me? Anyway, in my next video, have a great day. I've never filmed an outro before, I don't think. Have a good day and bye.